Hey friends, how's it going? My name is Command Cube and welcome to a video where today I'm going to be talking about Minecraft combat and how it is scuffed. And I'll be explaining the reasons and then doing some experiments to see if my predictions for why and what I think about it is actually correct. And the easiest way to explain that is by telling you a little bit about combat. So first of all, if you're not familiar with Minecraft combat, there's two different versions of it. The first version is from versions 1.0 to 1.8.9, because those versions are the initial versions of Minecraft, and that's when combat was being developed for the first time by Notch. And then what happened in 1.9 forward is Microsoft bought Mojang, and then Microsoft released the combat update. In 1.9, which redid combat, but this was very controversial, and it was for a couple reasons. The first reason was, first of all, because Minecraft had like a bunch of people familiar with the 1.8.9 combat who just didn't want to learn a new combat because they got good at the 1.8.9 combat. But the other reason, which we'll be talking about in today's video, is because those people were primarily doing PvP, when the 1.9 combat update focused primarily on PvE instead. And what's PvP versus PvE? What's the difference? Well, PvP is player versus player, and PvE is player versus environment. So PvP would be focusing on combat between players themselves, and PvE would be focusing on combat between the player and mobs in the world. And the reason why I'm pretty sure these two versions differ is because they applied the same combat for both instances. So the combat was being used for all mobs and all players at the same time. So this made it impossible to get something that was right in the middle, because they were kind of going to polar opposite ends and didn't really know what to do. So that's the problem, at least as far as I think. And they are actually fixing this. If you search up the new combat update or something like that, you can see that Jeb is working on a few new snapshots of what he wants to create, which is a fixed combat update for all those people who complained about 1.9. And like all servers, pretty much all combat servers, combat heavy servers, use 1.9 for the most part. They use the 1.9 combat, but usually allow 150 players to join and so on, like Hypixel. But I think that the main reason why they didn't just forward the versions and block out 1.8.9 and those types of versions is because the combat is bad for PvP post 1.9. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing or conducting a few experiments. One is going to be on Hypixel, where I'm going to be in 1.8.9 and try to do combat. And then the other is going to be on a 1.15.2 server. I'm not sure which one yet, because I usually play 1.8.9 primarily. And I'm going to be testing out combat, see which one's easier, which one's more fun. And yeah, let's get on with that. Alright, I am on Minecraft 1.8.9. Here I am, look at me. At all those Bed Wars kills. Okay. But anyways, I'm gonna be going to duels over here. Just to be able to have some like raw combat. Oh, easy. Easy game. Alright, so what I can take from this, I've already done like a bit of combat. I'm not that good, but I don't usually play duels either, which is just a bunch of sweat. Yeah, bruh. So basically, obviously, there's like a higher skill gap, but you can get good eventually, and you can have the things to win. I am not good at PvP in 1.15.2. I'm decent at PvE. But let's hop into 1.15.2, find a server, and then I can play. Yeah. Alright, see you there. This website is stupid. This guy doesn't understand. Alright, let's, I found a server. Maybe it will be all good. I'm sure. But let's try it. Alright, I found a server. It's called Mine Superior. Okay, bruh, this Minecraft server isn't good. Bruh, I think I was supposed to grab a kit. Oh no, I'm down here. Bruh, I didn't do this correctly. Bruh, I wanted to go back up. Bro, everyone's nice to me. No, I don't want this. Finally. Okay. Select a kit. I have to select a kit. This donator kit, free kits. Trying to really guilt trip me into donating. Let's take that kit. Okay, let's go. Yeah, this isn't even right. This is not Lemon Cloud bad. I don't think there was ever anyone on the server. I can't even look at Battletop. That could give me a definite of how many people have been on the server. All this is crapping. There's barriers right there. Oh, good. A summer sale. Summer sale over here. Look at these guys. This guy doesn't even give me an answer. Look at this guy. He's just like, oh yeah, look through this and look around just specifically says 1.11. Okay, let's say 1.11 over here. Okay, 1.11. Bad. I have to register my email. /register. Dude, what's a good password? 5678 5678. Bruh. Offhand not working though. Not working though. Do they only have prison over here? Bro, these Steve's just vibing. Okay, kit PvP, 22 point. Am I not flying? Let's go. Let's leave. Oh. This is just, got it. I died. I can fly though, so it's alright. It's okay over here. Oh, there's barriers. This is so sad. Let's see if I can sky. I can't murder that guy and see all his stuff. It's gonna climb stairs. It's probably gonna pearl to me. Why are these stairs broken though? Seems like bad design. Does nothing happen if I stand here? If I fall off, I'm probably gonna die, aren't I? MLG water. There's no water. Bro, I hate that guy. I hate him. Loser. Bro, let me have stuff. I have nothing. Let me be. Now I sneak over here. There's a guy there. Hey, take his sword. Yoink. Bruh. Can't have any of the... This isn't even 1.15 combat. Yoink. I get 8 seconds to live. I just gotta keep running. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Leave. Let me enter. Let's go. I'm safe and I have a sword. Hoppity hoppity. These items are now my property. Let's go. Full prot 1. I don't understand how the server thinks good. I've seen good servers and this is not a good server. Which makes me want to do a tier list. But I know when to call it quits and I've had my day. Or I can try to get somebody dead. Why is my inventory... Bruh, why do potions, like, duplicate? Yeah, good. Got the stuff. Now I can get an extra kit here. My volume's an extra kit of armor, swiftness potion. Ooh, steak. Let's go. I am ready. Now if I lose my gear, I just... Sword, so... Sky. Ogre. I will save. Hacks. Alright. We're gonna pretend like I have a sword. So I'm just gonna do F1. Okay, cool. 1.15. There's like not even any servers with 1.15. So I'm just doing like mouse movements like times 100. Okay. I guess the next step would be to check 1.15 combat and for PvE because we've only tested PvP. There's a whole nother side to it. And I'm already in 1.15, so let's just try it out. I'm going to be conducting the same experiment in both versions. Okay, I'm just going to call it test. Bruh. Alright, this world would be test PvE. The same creative. Alright, and that should be good. And I'm going to give myself a diamond sword. And, like... Yeah, I guess that's all I need. I'll grab a shield too. I'm gonna spawn time set night first. And spawn in 10, 7, 9, 10. Oh, there's a jockey, that's great. Okay. Alright, now there we go. Crowd control is really easy if you see. So like spawners and things like that, I can literally block all damage with that. Alright, and there we go. I took out all the zombies. Now I'm gonna switch into 1.9 and we'll see if this is any better or any worse. It's gonna be worse, guys. So I test PvE worlds. This time I'm just gonna do a normal flat world because super flat worlds don't occur naturally. Commands are also just super bad in previous versions. Okay, whatever. So a sword, there's no shields, so I'm 10 zombie. Okay. And, I mean, actually, that was pretty easy, so I'm gonna give myself a zombie, or slash game mode creative. I'm gonna give myself, like, 64 zombie spawn eggs and go into survival again. I'm just gonna literally, like, spawn all of the zombies. And this is when it becomes problematic. You can't, for the life of you, hit all these zombies. So you just have to take out the small ones, then literally just hang back. If you're in a smaller room in Minecraft, there'd be no way to deal with this. I'm just cornered, and there's literally nothing that I can do. And yeah. And the last thing that I want to do is look at the new combat update. But if I hold, I just keep swinging. So new players can literally just hold it down, and they get the maximum damage, and they don't have to click it like that. So, I mean, chopping. Oh, here's chopping. I think that's it. And then an axe. Times at night. Stew mobs spawning false. And you really can take out these mobs easily. However, if I were to spawn a zombie, that's not really fun. Or it's fine for the sake of survival mode, because it's easy for new players. But the other problem is that it's harder to get experience. There's like less of a skill gap. Basically, you spend 5 years on it, you're going to spend like 30 minutes. I mean, that's not entirely true, but essentially, kind of. My suggestion for fixing this would be to separate player combat from mob combat. And this way, you can get player combat being more interesting and being faster paced and like not just literally holding down your sword and swinging towards a player, but instead it would be more interesting because you could actually get good and you wouldn't have to like, you know, it would basically be more fun because it's more challenging and you can get good at it and you can grind it and do duels and like find people that are better than you, find people that are worse than you, and there's like a million different strategies. I feel like that's one of the reasons why it's so good to have separated combat systems. Most games in the past haven't had to deal with this, so Minecraft is kind of having to be original, trying to figure out their own ideas, so that's why I'm suggesting this. It's kind of it's an original solution, but I think it would get the job done if it was I mean, one other thing that I want to add is merging combats is like, it's easier to learn, makes more sense, except in the grand scheme of things with expandability, I think having separated combat systems might be a little bit dirtier, but it's something which would be the best solution for both sides of this argument. So yeah, Mojang, if you're watching this, feel free to take my idea. If you're not watching this, and you're someone who doesn't work at Mojang, tell Mojang about it. Tweet at them or something. Or maybe I should, like, tweet at them and link a tweet in the comments telling them to separate it, and then you guys retweet it or something. I don't know. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you want to battle me in a 1v1, join Hypixel in 1.8.9 because 1.15.2 kind of bad for that. So I'll see you guys in another video. So adios. Goodbye. Brah, 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 brah. Sweet berries.